Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting beer review and another beer from Allgäuer in absolutely most southwestern part of Bavaria. As you might remember, I reviewed a few beers that also is having this logo right here, the Allgäuer logo. As you can see, Allgäuer, that's a location in southern Bavaria, and it was the Engelbräu and the Hirschbräu. But this is from the Allgäuer Brauhaus, which is quite large brewery. It seems like when I visit their website and look at their history and so on, which I of course recommend you to do also, because as always in Allgäu it's really beautiful. So this is from the Allgäuer Brauhaus, and it's their original, and it's also called Jubiläumsbier, since it's seit 100 Jahren Aktiengesellschaft. Allgäuer Brauhaus Original, traditionell gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot. 1911 to 2011, that's 100 years. So really nice looking label, nice looking bottle. Always enjoy the Bügelverschlossung, because it keeps the beer fresh in a better way comparing to the crown caps. Gonna give you one closer look of the label right here, which is looking really nice. It's gonna be interesting. I guess it's like a Helles. This beer, I'm going to show you the cap here too of the Allgäuer Brauhaus, their coat of arms, and here's their back label. Again, yeah, nice looking logo from this brewery. I think it's looked really decent, looks really nice. Here you can see that Allgäuer Brauhaus is the brewery. Yes, it's a Helles Vollbier, just like I thought. Helles Vollbier, 1911 wurde die Allgäuer Brauhaus Aktiengesellschaft gegründet. Zu unserem 100-jährigen Jubiläum haben unsere Braumeister eine besondere Bierspezialität gebraut, das Allgäuer Brauhaus Original, nach traditionellem Brauerverfahren und einer einzigartigen Rezeptur. Brauereiabfüllung Allgäuer Brauhaus AG, Königstraße, Kempten. Zutaten: Wasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Extract Hopfen. And here is the link to the brewer's website. I'll link to it in the description box below, as always. Allgäuer Brauhaus DE, 4.9 ABV. Yeah, what more did I think of? Kempten is the town that it comes from. Kempten in Allgäu in southern Bavaria. So feel free to check out more about this town and this brewery, Kempten and Allgäuer Brauhaus. I'm gonna show you the other beers that I'm having from this brewery also, as I used to do, that I'm gonna review in the future. And I managed to find a few ones when I was in Germany last time, which I'm really glad about, because I think they look really nice and seems to be really nice brewery, caring about their quality. And it's they're having this brand Büblebier. And this is their Edelweiss beer, which looks like this. Allgäuer Büblebier, Edelweiss beer, and they have this little boy on the Büblebier labels. Here is their Bayerisch Hell, which looks like this, and I also have their Edelbräu, which is looking like this. So stay tuned for the reviews of those beers from the Allgäuer Brauhaus. I also have two beers from Altenmünster, a brand which is also owned, as far as I understand it, by this Allgäuer Brauhaus. So those are also going to be reviewed, but I don't show those bottles because they don't have so much in common with this one, comparing to the look of them and so on. So. But this is going to be interesting to review, since it gives a so nice impression to me. I mean, look at the label, how nice it looks. Allgäuer Original Jubiläumsbier. Looks real nice. and some history about the brewery, of course. Allgäuer Brauhaus AG is a beer brewery belonging to the Radeberger Group with its company headquarters and origin in Kempten in Allgäu. The company brews a wide range of around 20 different beers. The brewery is located in Leuterschach, a district on Marktoberdorf. The brewery supplies the Allgäu Festival Week. The Allgäuer Brauhaus is the result of the process of concentrating smaller breweries to a larger brewery that started in Kempten in 1888. This process was determined by the Aktienbrauerei Kempten, the Bürgerliche Brauhaus, founded 1899 by August and Robert Weixler, and by the Grünbaum Brauerei, founded by August Schnitzer. Before that, the landscape was characterized by numerous smaller breweries. The Allgäuer Brauhaus was founded on January 28, 1911 by the Weixler family, and at the end of the year, the Green Tree, which was the Schnitzer family, was added. In addition to breweries from the old town, the Kempten Abbey Brewery, which had its origins in 1394 and the tradition of which the Allgäuer Brauhaus is based, was taken over. The founders wanted their company to be understood as a pool for Allgäu and Schwaben beer interests, and they clearly expressed it with the company name. After the death of August Weixler in June in 1920, the withdrawal from the business of Robert Weixler and the death of August Schnitzer in 1925, Councillor of Commerce Hans Schnitzer, who lived from 1878 to 1964, took over the helm of the brewery. During this time, the Aulendorf brewery and other small breweries were taken over. Richard Hertle from the Brauhaus Aulendorf introduced the Deutsch Pils in 1901, which is of course a Pils. His beer was shipped to other continents by steamship and tapped on overseas ships and in zeppelins. Production in Aulendorf continued until 1965 and then relocated to Kempten. After the end of the Second World War, the Allgäuer Brauhaus merged the remaining 4 breweries in Kempten. On October 1st, 1967, the Mainz Beer Brewery acquired a majority stake, 55% in Allgäuer Brauhaus AG, from the founding families Weixler and Schnitzer. The concentration process continued. 1971, takeover of the Bayerischer Hof Kempten Brewery. 1970, merge of Jedelhauser Kleinkötz and Synneu Schongau. 1972, merged of the Ischenhausen Brewery and Kleinkötz. 1973, takeover of Waldburg Bräu Waldsee. 1981, takeover of the brewery of the city of Hamburg Kempten. 1989, takeover of the Kaiserbräu Immenstadt. 1994, takeover of the Hirschbrauerei Otto Beuren. In 1994, the Allgäuer Brauhaus looked after around 800 restaurants, including 120 in Kempten, including the brewery restaurant Zum Stift. In 1995, the brewery took part in the Dosenfreies Allgäu campaign, which had effective advertising but was unable to prevent the proportion of canned beer in the Allgäu from reaching almost 10%. In 2003, the Kempten brewery took over the Seilerbräu Franz Seiler KG from Marktoberdorf. Since the same year, the Allgäu brewery has owned 90.3% of the Radeberger Group via RB Brauer Holding and thus of Dr. August Oetker KG. In 2004, beer brewing in Kempten was abandoned and production was moved to Leuterschach. 8 million euros was invested in a new brewery in Leuterschach. Harald Pletz changed to the supervisory board on October 1st, 2005. Heinz Christ became the management board. In 2008, the company served 2,800 catering and retail customers. The Allgäuer Brauhaus is committed to events, customs and consumer campaigns in the region. One of the figureheads is the historic 6 train. In order to increase the utilization of filling capacities, the Allgäuer Brauhaus is a contract bottler for swing top bottles for sister brewery within the Radeberger Group. At the DLG Award in June 2010, 4 gold medals for the varieties Deutschpils, Alt-Kemptener Weisse, Fürstabt Hefeweizen Leicht, and Altenmünster Brauer Beer were awarded rustic spicy. In 2008, the brewery generated a profit of 173,000 euros with sales of 22.1 million euros with 137 employees. In 2011, sales were 20.3 million euros with profit was 3,820 euros generated by 114 employees. In 1921, the Allgäuer Brauhaus acquired the former malt house. In 1954, the building was shut down as a malt house. The brewhouse was built on the brewery site in the center of Kempten in 1904. The building, which is not a listed building, was restored in 1978 by the famous Hamburg architect Cesar Pinau and the painter Paul Mariel. During the restoration, the 2 professors oriented themselves on the beige or ochre-colored painting of the residence and the grain house. From 1925 to 1926, a bottling hall for the Allgäuer Brauhaus was built on Königstrasse according to the plans of Heidecker Brothers. The hall is now listed as a building. It is to be renovated and converted into a restaurant. On the former brewery site in Kempten, which is 16,000 square meters, which was closed in 2004, inner city living and business are to be created. Gastronomy is to be created in the listed barrel hall. The historic brewhouse was demolished in April 2013 and is to be rebuilt. The demolition is particularly controversial among the Kempten population because the brewhouse was a symbol of the brewing tradition and it was also seen as a defining feature of the city. The brewhouse was a strong advertising medium for the brewery for decades. About this specific beer, the Allgäuer Brauhaus Original, it's possible to read. Round, soft, fresh and lively at the same time, it is a real pleasure in the good old tradition. Allgäuer Brauhaus Original is recommended for cold platters and canapes, hearty roasted and stews, mild spicy soft cheese and semi-hard sliced cheese. Wort strength 11.8, alcohol volume 4.9 ABV. I think that's it with information about this brewery. I hope you like my the thing I'm doing with the researching information and then going off to the tasting part. Now, this is going to be interesting, as I said in the beginning, to taste. One does look at the label. Allgäuer Brauhaus Original. Looks really nice. So let's open it up with the Bügelverschlossung. Always nice to do that. There we have it. And let's pour it up. There we have the Allgäuer Brauhaus Original. Jubiläumsbier looks really nice, like a typical Bavarian Helles. Nice white 2-finger head. Always important to keep a foam head. Maintain the foam head while you're drinking until you're completely finished. That's my recommendation. Keeps the taste in the glass just the way it should be. Also see the many bubbles rising up. Looks really beautiful. I'm also, as I said, the look of this label is very traditional and nice in my opinion. Take a look at it yourself. Allgäuer Original. Real nice. So hope you're gonna get interested in searching up this brewery, trying their beers, searching for more information. Looks so beautiful in my opinion. As always, since it's from southern Bavaria and Allgäu, it's of course very beautiful. Color-wise, as I said, golden, very golden, nice white head. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, this is great. I can feel that already. Really fresh. Well balanced and full-bodied Helles. You're really nice, high quality. It's gonna be great to taste this one because it's so easy to feel that it's really fresh and Bavarian Helles. So high expectations. Let's taste it. Prost. Yeah, this one definitely not makes me disappointed in any way because it's really great. The Allgäuer Brauhaus original is really fresh. It's an amazing Helles. You're gonna notice that too. It has the typical Bavarian Helles freshness. Well balanced, really high quality ingredients. It's so easy to feel that they pick and grow their ingredients carefully selected and do it in a good way with the brewing and everything like that. I must say, it's an amazing Helles in every way. And I've been trying many different German and Bavarian Helles since it's German beers is my big interest. Therefore, I can say that this is something special. It's really great. Something you definitely must try, in my opinion. So go and find this one. So easy to drink. I might say it often, but in this case, I definitely mean it, that it's something that you should try and you should find and enjoy, because it's really great. This Allgäuer Brauhaus original. It's great. Really fresh. Perfect balance between hops and maltiness. Mild, easy to drink. Very smooth, nice. Perfect. So this one, big recommendation. Allgäuer Brauhaus original. Great job with this one. That's it. That's the Allgäuer Brauhaus original, and hope you continue to follow my channel for more interesting beer reviews. Hope you look forward to the other beers from this brewery that I showed also. And yeah, that you subscribe, like, comment, and there's a lot of interesting beers that will be coming up in the future, I can promise you that. So feel free to look forward to that, and see you again in next German beer review.